For the second Super Bowl in a row, Jalen Hurts has outplayed Patrick Mahomes. The head-to-head numbers. Patrick Mahomes, 477 total yards of offense, 25 first downs, 6 touchdowns, 3 turnovers. In the 2 Super Bowls, Hurts against Mahomes. Jalen Hurts, 654 total yards of offense, 37 first downs, 7 touchdowns, 2 turnovers. In the biggest games, Jalen Hurts shows up. But you'll still hear media say Jalen Hurts gets carried, that defense was a real MVP, all that stuff. No. You can't discredit what Jalen Hurts has done. What he's done his whole career. One of the most underrated quarterbacks in the NFL. One of the most underrated players in the NFL. People still want to, doubt him and just say he's not what you need an elite quarterback to be. He's not as talented as, Mahomes, talented as Lamar, Josh Allen, these other quarterbacks, when he wins more than them. Other than Patrick Mahomes, he's the most winningest quarterback in the league. In the Super Bowl, he had the best EPA/dropback performance in another Super Bowl against the best quarterback in the NFL. Since 2021, being a full-time starter, he is third with 45 regular season wins, second with 6 playoff wins, second with 2 Super Bowl appearances, third with 148 total touchdowns, and some more stats with, his performances in the 2 Super Bowls he's been. 44 for 60, 525 passing yards, 142 yards rushing, 9 big-time throws, 7 total touchdowns, a 92.3 PFF grade. He now joins Russell Wilson, Doug Williams, and Patrick Mahomes as the 4th black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. So this guy, he's in an elite category. And we got to stop, putting other quarterbacks above him, saying Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the NFC, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the NFC East. Just all these other quarterbacks we're putting over Jalen Hurts when all he's done is win. All he's done is perform in the biggest stages. He's outplayed number 15 every time those two face off. He beat Lamar Jackson this season, beat Joe Burrow, beat Josh Allen. He's beaten the best 4 quarterbacks in the NFL. And you look at him from his draft class, Joe Burrow, Tua, Justin Herbert, all those guys he's clearing. He's got a Super Bowl before those guys. The win percentage is better than those guys. And this is a quarterback that has the most rushing touchdowns in postseason history. He's going to have all the accolades. He also has All-Pro on his resume. 26 years old, 46-20 in the regular season, 6-3 in the postseason, 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time second team All-Pro, 2 NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl MVP, and 1 Super Bowl championship. So Jalen Hurts, he should definitely be in conversations. He's already on track for a Hall of Fame career. I think he's just missing that MVP season. He got hurt against the Saints, I believe. He should have won it that season if he would have, finished that season. But I think if he could put together a full 17-game season this next upcoming season with A.J. Brown, with the weapons he has, Saquon Barkley, another year with him, and the offense line, Mekhi Becton, hopefully they can bring him back. Yeah, he's going to get an MVP. I'm not concerned about that. He's definitely going to have the MVP at some point in his career. And I think he could have 2 to 3 more Super Bowls too. During this playoff run, 81.9% completion percentage, 10 total touchdowns, 920 total yards, 1 interception. Just fantastic. He doesn't turn over the ball, and that's one big thing that you got to give him credit for. You want to say the defense carries him. Saquon Barkley carries him. He takes care of the ball, and he makes those big-time throws, and he scores touchdowns. Tush Push never gets declined in the playoffs when you need it. He always gets it. And the Super Bowl performance, Saquon Barkley only having 57 yards rushing. It was really Jalen Hurts pushing the ball downfield, 72 total yards rushing, 3 total touchdowns. That pass to Devontae Smith was perfect, on the money. Deep ball thrower, he's got it. So really all he needs moving forward, because I'm very confident, like I said, he's going to win 2 to 3 more Super Bowls, just needs that MVP season. Just needs that season where he throws for 4,000 yards passing, 30 passing touchdowns, does whatever he does with the rushing touchdowns. I think he'll get it. This Eagles team is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's only 26 years old, so we need to start giving him his credit. We need to start giving him his flowers because he's one of the greats. Only 2 quarterbacks in multiple Super Bowl games have completed 70% of their passes and had 3 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts and Tom Brady. So elite category. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. The best Eagles quarterback in Eagles history right now, winning a Super Bowl. Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, those guys didn't get it. The accolades he has with the rushing touchdowns, what he's done as a dynamic quarterback, leading the Eagles to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. The winning percentage, the winning record, He's done it already at the age only of 26 years old. So if you look at the top quarterbacks in this league, I think Patrick Mahomes 1, I think Lamar 2, Jalen Hurts 3, and probably Josh Allen 4, Joe Burrow 5. So any other number in the top 10 rankings other than 5 for Jalen Hurts is disrespectful to what he's done in his career. There's not 5 quarterbacks better than Jalen Hurts in the NFL. There's not 5 quarterbacks you would take in the NFL over Jalen Hurts to start your franchise either. Deservingly so got paid that big contract he did after, the first Super Bowl matchup against Patrick Mahomes. This guy's a leader of men. This guy says all the right things at the podium. This guy, he doesn't shrink in the big moments. This guy's a team player. He cares about his team. I mean, in college with the getting benched for Tua in the national championship game, and the following season staying at Alabama, and when Tua got hurt, finishing that game, taking Alabama to the championship game once again. So he cares about his team. This is a guy that everybody's going to buy into as their leader. Has all the great quotes. Like, he will never miss with, his quotes that he says after, winning games, and, the aura is at a high level. The quote he said after this Super Bowl victory, we have still yet to arrive. There's no destination. It's crazy. Like, Jalen Hurts is like that. He has that shit down pat. The picture of him sitting in the hallway too with the cigar and the trophy, like, people try to overdo it. They try to, get a corny remake of the Kobe, championship. It's not corny with Jalen Hurts. That aura is at a high level. So I'm glad Jalen Hurts got his Super Bowl. I'm glad he did. It couldn't have happened to a better quarterback. And I'm excited for what the future is for him. I'm excited for him to, continue this and build off of it. Potentially, winning an MVP next season, taking the Eagles back to the Super Bowl and getting another Super Bowl. I wouldn't mind him and this Eagles team, being the first team to three-peat. Especially with him, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, the weapons they have. Like, this is a fun team to watch, and this is a team that I think will continue being dominant in the NFL. So let me know down below, do you think the Eagles will start a dynasty after this season? Will Jalen Hurts be a Hall of Fame quarterback? Is he the greatest Eagles quarterback in team history? Let me know down below. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.